So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming with a slightly different video. Over the last 7 months, me and Callum have been like working on this, saving clips, and then I've got to a point where I'm like, right, I'm gonna get this one out and then everyone can start looking forward to the second one. Quite a while ago, I think it must have been end of August, start of September, I saw a tweet on Twitter, and I can't find the original one because I've already looked through and tried to find it, so it's not my idea. I'm not claiming it. However, decided to like follow it and make our own version of it. Boy had tweeted and said that him and his girlfriend have a dartboard, and they've basically made a list according to their area, 1 to 20 of different places that you'd like to eat, and then every month you throw the dart and whatever it lands on is your new place to eat that month. So it kind of gets you seeing different places, mixing it up a bit. You're not going to your normal, or you don't go to like Nando's every week instead. We decided to make our own version of it, so I'll insert our own little version here. Just to quickly run over the rules if anybody did want to, you know, do it themselves, because it is actually really good, and we've found places that would go again and again and again now, and we've found places that we would never ever step foot back in. It's been quite a successful experiment. 1 to 20, all different places. You make a list and you throw. You get one rethrow. Don't really tend to do it unless we've missed the board, because if you miss the board, it's a takeaway. So obviously, rather than just getting a takeaway, we'd obviously rethrow on that. Other than that, we don't rethrow. If you hit the bullseye, it's Callum's choice. No, if we hit the outer ring, then it's Callum's choice. If you hit the bullseye, then it's my choice. Miss the board, takeaway, and then obviously everything else is 1 to 20 of the meals that you've set. Another thing that I did for Christmas, I found it, I think it was actually in River Island, where they have all like the little knick-knack. They had a takeaway dice, so we've now included that. So if we did miss the board, it'd probably be me that misses the board. We would then roll the dice to find out what type of takeaway that we're going to have, to carry on mixing it up a bit, because if me and Callum got to pick every time, it would be an Indian, and it would be from the same place, and it'd be the same thing every time. Yes, so we've created our own rules, and we've done 7 so far. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to say where we went, and then I'm going to let it roll through and play out the clips. Obviously, we came up with the idea of making a video out of it a couple meals in. So the first 2 restaurants, the first one we actually have nothing for apart from a picture of the menu. The second place we have a picture of the food that we got, so obviously I can kind of talk over it, and then all the other ones we do have clips for and things. In the clips you'll see mine and Callum's opinion, and then I'll be giving my opinion now after having 7 different meals. So the first place that we ended up throwing and hitting on was a place called Crown City. It's basically a Chinese buffet. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, but you pay a certain amount, and basically they bring out, I think it was 3 courses, bring out each course, and if you finish it, everything that is there, or finish a particular dish and you want more of that dish, you can only get another plate of it once you've finished it. So it's all you can eat, but without wasting loads of. It was overall really nice. I know Callum really liked it there. Personally for me, I think a Chinese should always be from the takeaway. Also, like the third or the second course was either duck or lamb. For me, like these duck rolls and things, they're just not me, because I don't like any of the stuff that you put in. I don't like the peanut sauce, so I'm probably the worst person to have a Chinese. Like, it was lovely, obviously a much cleaner version of a Chinese because it wasn't greasy, and the service was really good, really quick. They were really on it. We weren't waiting around for anything, and the price was really good as well. It was like £18 each for the all you can eat, which is 3 courses. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, yeah, let's go Crown City, like I want to go back. I just don't think it was completely my cup of tea. So then the second place that we went to is a place called Habit. Now they have 2 Habits. They have one in Tunbridge, they have one in Tunbridge Wells. We went to the Tunbridge one. I'll insert a picture here. So Habit is basically a Turkish restaurant. Honestly, service was unreal. They have the best garlic sauce that I've ever tried for the south. It's the only garlic sauce that I found that is like borderline on par with the garlic sauce from the north, because nothing beats garlic sauce from the north. So you can basically pick between 1 and like, it might go up to 6 or 7 different meats that they have. They're all Turkish, like kebab, like wings, the sausages that they have, the kofti. We did 5 meats, 2 sides. You got it in a bag to take home, because obviously we didn't finish everything. There was little wraps, so you could make up your own doner wraps and things. Yeah, service was unreal. Spicy rice was 10 out of 10, better than Nando's. The chips were lovely as well. It was really nice. I would definitely go back there. It's not somewhere I'd go all the time, because I feel like it's quite a heavy and it is more of a rich meal. So Habit was definitely a 9 out of 10. Highly recommend. Anyone who hasn't been, please go. Right, so the first place that we went to that we actually filmed was a pub called the Robin Hood. Now we went here for a roast, and I'm just going to let the clips play out. Ready, steady. What is it?
6.
Where are we going?
Roast at the Robin Hood, mate.
We're going to be going to a pub for a roast soon, so we'll take you along with us. And I hope it's good because I haven't had a roast in so long and I'm so hungry.
Sunday rip.
Let's have a look at the menu. Where's the Sunday dinners? Oh, there we are. There we are. I've got Sunday roast. Right, let's pick now.
We'll start.
Oh my god.
Hotel.
Oh my god.
Where is the chick down? I'm not being funny. I'm actually more than welcome to dinner.
Turn it around. Some on the other side.
Sunday.
Thank you very much.
I'll come take you to Sutton.
Roast Sunday.
What the hell's vanilla and coconut? Or ice cream?
Rocky Road Sundays.
Is that what you're gonna get?
I'm not being wrong.
Probably.
Well, why don't we get a cake on Sunday? Yeah, let's do it. Food porn. Can I got syrup spoon?
Thank you. I'm gonna actually sick.
My overview personally for this, and I think Callum would say the same, I can't remember what we said in the clips now. It was good, it was fine, it was a standard roast. I could probably make better in the house, and I'd probably prefer to make better in the house rather than go there again for a roast. We have been there before for just general pub grub, and you know, it's decent pub grub. They dish up a nice pint, but I wouldn't go there for a roast again. I don't think it does roasts any justice, but you'll soon see with some other places that we've gone to that roast doesn't even touch the sides. If we, you know, just fancied going for a quick, you know, pub lunch, then yeah, we might go there, but I wouldn't be like, oh my god, yeah, let's go back to the Robin Hood. It's not somewhere that I would return out of choice. So next on the list, so this was dart number 4, we threw and we ended up going to Miller & Carter. Stupid Amy deleted the clips before I had chance to import them to my laptop, which I can't retrieve them. My opinion really is you didn't need to see the clips because Miller & Carter is shocking. It's expensive for what it is, bearing in mind it's just horrendous. If you want to go for a steak, personally in my opinion, go to a steakhouse, go to a proper steak restaurant where they do everything from scratch. Don't bother going to a chain restaurant. Miller & Carter is like pretty horrendous. The starter was alright, but it came out in about 5 seconds, and that's when you just kind of know that it's been sat there. They probably popped it in the microwave or something, I don't know, but you could just tell. I had a steak, Callum had a burger, and yeah, it was alright, but it wasn't anything special. It didn't taste out of this world. I feel like for what we got, it was really overpriced. It cost us like 60 quid and it was a set menu. So yeah, I would never go to Miller & Carter ever again. If someone said, let's go to Miller & Carter, I'd say, I'm not spending my money in that restaurant. I just feel like chain restaurants, when it comes to wanting like some good home cooked stuff, aren't always the best to go to. So back to our next restaurant, we threw again, and we, this time, landed on the White Horse. Okay.
7.
7? Right, let me look.
We're going to White Horse, being basted. Peroni!
Oh, Christ. How nice is it, Cal? How nice? Very nice. Very nice. So let's look at the menu. It's a bit bad lighting with that in the corner. I think I'm going to get the chicken meat and creme fraiche pie with basically mashed potato and sauteed vegetables. Yeah.
Or a steak.
How unreal.
Yeah.
Onion rings, chippies. What's that, the chicken gravy?
This is chicken gravy, yeah.
Yummy.
Chicken gravy.
Nice. Absolutely demolished that. That was one of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Can't we like that?
Yeah. So we decided to go for a little sharer, which is like half size of 3
Which is a big deal for me. Sharing food.
Shut up.
Big deal.
Beautiful. Whoa, no, Callum.
What?
You just put brownie in the fucking
Mix and match, bro.
cheesecake. No, don't do that. That's stupid. Absolutely demolished that, and I was stuffed. Good. Right, quick review. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Way
actually.
better than our last one, which was Miller & Carter.
It literally
And we
like-
paid less.
Like, it's very, very nice.
Chewing gum?
Yeah, please. My chewing gums, yes, please.
Yeah, yes. Cost us £61. And yeah,
Very, very nice meal.
very nice. And we got 2 courses each and drink each. So I've locked my scarf outside the car. So it was a midweek one, this one. We normally used to go for them on like a Sunday on the weekend. As you can see from the clips, the food looked unreal. This is one of my favourite meals. I think it's a perfect place to go for a date night. The service wasn't great, but I think that was because it was a weeknight. There was a few Christmas parties in as well, so I think there wasn't enough staff to cover the amount of people that were in there. So we did end up having to kind of like, hi, can we have some more drinks? Hi. We weren't in any rush this night. We were just, you know, chilling, enjoying each other's company and enjoying the food. But I can imagine other people like agitate them. If you went on a weekend, I feel like service would be completely different because this was like a Tuesday evening. Yeah, it was really nice. So dart 6 I threw, but I hit the outer circle, so Callum got to choose whatever he wanted. Callum decided that he would like to go to the Bull, which is a pub in Benenden.
Fitting, you're watching darts.
Ready? I don't even know what to go for because I don't know what.
No.
Shut up!
I've got to see this. 25.
I don't know what that is. Oh, it's not takeaway because the takeaway's missed, so that's like your choice or my choice, but I can't remember which way around it is. Just having a quick look at the list, so this means that he gets to pick
We got
any
between
place.
Bull at Benenden.
That's where he has selected.
The Bull at Benenden.
Are we going to go on a Sunday or not? Can you imagine coming into Christmas dinner?
No.
Oh my god.
One happy bunny with the carvery. She's sitting there on her throne.
Honestly, I could go to sleep. I really could. Fall asleep right now.
Put in there. Wee.
Yummy in my tummy. Callum got his with cream. Ice cream.
Ice cream, actually.
Oh my god. Everyone is seeing it, yeah. I got mine with cream. What did you think about the overall experience?
Bloody brilliant.
I thought the service could have been better, personally, for me. It got better towards the end.
Yeah, it's
But
country pub.
I think it's kind of a case of
Fend
when
yourself.
you got there, we didn't really know what the deal was. Whether you had to sit and wait for someone to come over,
We wasn't locals.
whether you had to come to the bar, and I'm assuming they get regulars.
We wasn't
so
locals, was we?
no, we didn't know what we were doing. So we just went and self-served, and then we read the menu afterwards, and it said wait to be told to go to the
We
carvery.
just went out there and got it.
But it was lovely. Do you know what? I should have actually videoed the carvery, like the.
I did say that.
Did you? Should we say 10 out of 10? Is that the best one yet? I think that's on par for me with White Horse.
Yeah, best one.
Was the best roast dinner I've ever had that is not homemade. Yeah, it was really good. One of the best roasts I'd had, and they did bang in the cauliflower cheese. Honestly, if someone wants to go for a nice roast where you come home and feel like, and then you just sleep, go to the Bull. So finally, we have our last dart that we went to a week ago now. This was at Buenos Aires, which is in Maidstone Town Centre. So this is a steak restaurant, and all I'm going to say is it put Miller and Carter to shame. So we are about to throw the next dart.
I'm so sorry.
20. A little steakhouse, which is going to be quite nice. Neither of us have been there before, so that will be a nice little experience. So me and Callum have just come to Buenos Aires, which was on our dart game. It is stormy outside, so I made an effort, and I've just had to come and like slick my hair back because it is like that. So I'm gonna sort myself out, try and dry off. We've just ordered 2 pink gins. Hey, so here's my handsome date for our meal. Can't really see that
The
well.
one, is it? Let's say. It's
18?
35 quid. 18 ounce.
Callum's just ordered an 18-ounce steak. Mine's 9. Pink gin. So we've got like a little bread platter to start. So it's like bread. Is that just normal butter?
Riccardo.
And then some chimichurri sauce.
Good, dip it in.
Nice. That's what I'm gonna get for the steak. Oh, nice. I hope that's hot and vegetable. Spicy?
No, lovely. 12 ounce. 18 ounce.
What's mine? 9.
No, 9. 18.
Oh, it looks huge on this. And then we've got mash, which is even nicer than Nando's mac chili sauce, peppercorn, and
Stick
orange 4-year-old. Gonna tuck into this, and another round of pink gin coming in. All in one. You're gonna regret that so much.
No,
As you can see from the clips, we actually didn't get a dessert this time, and that's purely because Callum's dad was making sundaes at home, so we decided to go for them instead. So Callum got an 18-ounce steak, which was bloody huge. So with Buenos Aires, the only thing we'd say is when we go back again, because we will be returning, we kind of overcompensated for how we said we wanted it cooked, because we've been to steak places before and they've done it like, so there's, I basically couldn't eat it. It was like blood dripping everywhere, which is a bit gross. When we've been going to places now, we always say medium well, and then it's perfect because it's all nice and brown on the outside, and then it's nice and like soft and tender on the inside without it being like a little bloodbath. So when we went to this place, we said medium well, but they cooked it to like a proper medium well, where it's kind of like fully cooked through on the inside, but still with like a little bit of pink showing. It wasn't like dry or anything. It was lovely. That's how a medium well should be cooked, but obviously we overcompensated thinking that they wouldn't cook it as much as we wanted to. But we'll definitely be returning to them. Of the 7 restaurants that we have been to, we will 100% be returning to Habit, the White Horse, the Bull at Bennington and Buenos Aires. So anyway, that is all for this video. I do hope you all enjoyed, and I hope that some of you actually do like make your own little lists according to where you live. I will hopefully make another one of these videos in about 6 months time when I've been to a few more restaurants. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll be back soon with another video.